What's up, people? Ski Studios in the house. How we doing tonight? Sunday night. Just going for a little walk in the neighborhood. You know, nice and quiet out here. You know. But I told my buddy I'd do this video. I actually did it a couple times and I got interrupted, but I don't know how to do the editing, so I got like 3/4 of the video done and just had to give up on it. But anyways, this one, see, it's crazy because it's like when I talk about this stuff, it's like I'm a lot of robberies, man, and I like. It's crazy because I've kind of forgot about a lot of them, to be honest with you. But sometimes I'll be talking to people and it's like, oh yeah, man, I forgot about that one. Forgot about that one. Well, anyways, dude, who cares, dude? I'll switch it up, man. Dude, there was this kid, right? And I was in high school, whatever, you know what I mean? I used to wear those big-ass glasses, man. Like, I had thick glasses. And, you know, like Coke bottle lenses, pretty much. And people, you know, most of the people are cool, but some people, you know, they try to act like they're the jock, they're the tough kid, da-da-da. But I went to the tech school, so it's like, it's not really, ain't really too many, like, hard people here, you know. A couple people, but they weren't, like, had mental problems. They weren't, like, really hard, you know what I mean? But, you know, when I got out of there, man, I hung out and, you know, fights all the time and everything. But yeah, so there was this kid one day and I went to school and you know, the dude's like making some comments. I said something right back to him, and he's like, oh, you touch me, I'll have 5 people on you. I go, yeah. Friggin' grabbed him by his neck. Kid in my class in carpentry, because I was in carpentry, a kid in my class, man, he grabbed me, he's like, yo, Chris, man, chill out, da-da-da. Because in school, I was pretty good, man. I didn't really get in trouble in school. I know a couple little scraps or whatever, but, you know what I mean? Overall, man, I didn't really get in trouble. You know what I mean? I was smart enough to where, when I started partying and everything, I already knew everything from friggin' pretty much the first 2 years. I took all the hard classes. So anyways, fast forward, down the line, you know, we going to house parties and everything else, and then this kid, he was going with some girl I knew. I'm chilling at the house, boom, 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 the cops was coming, and we were all underage drinking. He's like telling me to go out. I ain't going out there. He's like, go out there. Dude, I ain't going out there, bro. You know what I mean? You're gonna send me out there to get arrested? That's the stupidest thing. We're at your girl's house, bro. You know what I mean? I go out there to get arrested. It's just gonna alert that there's people in there drinking, you retard. So anyways, you know, the cops actually did get a couple stragglers around the neighborhood, but they didn't really get anybody at the house. I don't believe, you know what I mean? I was drinking. I know they didn't get me. So, boom, friggin', I'm chilling with my mans. R.I.P., man. Miss you, bro. I was at his house, and him, his brother, and everything were all there, and I called this kid up that was selling for him. I said, yo, boom, boom, yo, get me, yo, I need an ounce of, white, you know what I mean? And, he sends the kid, you know what I mean? The kid's like, you sure? But I don't think he knew that I knew he was selling for the kid that I got a problem with. You know what I mean? I'm sure the kid was probably telling me, yo, watch out for that kid. But, you know, like, he really didn't even really know me anyways. You know what I mean? He might have heard a little bit of something. But, you know, like, if you ain't really in the street, you don't even really know what's going on. You know what I mean? You sell some coke to some jocks, dude. You don't really know anything. So anyways, the kid comes through, and, you know, I end up telling him, like, oh, let me see it. Boom, boom. And when he gave it to me, kind of just took it, and I was like, bro, tell Eric to come back here and grab it. And he ends up lifting his shirt up like he's got, you know, a hammer or something, and but it was a BB gun. Yeah, car's coming. And pulls his shirt up, whatever, and as soon as he did that, one of the kids I chill with just cracked him. And he ended up getting messed up. I felt bad, actually, man, because, like that's something I actually feel bad about. A lot of the people I did stuff to, I didn't really feel bad, but I kind of feel bad about this one. Because this kid wasn't a bad kid, man. And after this, like, me and this kid, like, obviously, dude, the kid's never going to talk to me again. I pretty much got him set up. But he wasn't, like, my man, you know what I mean? He was just somebody I kind of knew, but whatever. And so he runs back, tells the kid. Kid comes back with, like, 2 carloads of people. Bro, they wouldn't even get out of the car. You know what I mean? They wouldn't even get out, like, you know, calling them pussies and a whole bunch of other stuff that, you know, you'll probably get tagged on for saying. But it's like, dude, I did so many things like that it's like, bro, like, you know what I mean? I took, you know what I mean? I got hit a couple times, like, pretty bad, but not really. Not compared to, like probably what I should have got, but that's probably because, like, Haverhill, really, like, you know what I mean? Like, Haverhill's a city and stuff will happen. You know, some people might shoot some people, or some people might stab some people, but it's not most of the people. You know what I mean? And you're not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna rob the friggin' biggest guy that's gonna come back with friggin' people to shoot me. You know what I mean? I'm not a retard. You know what I mean? I'm trying to live. You know what I mean? And you know, I chill with a good enough amount of people that pretty much everybody I knew, everybody I chill with was like known. You know what I mean? A little bit. You know what I mean? And you know, more people ain't really pussies. You know, but it's like that's the type of stuff I did, man. And it was like stuff like that. Like, it's crazy because it's like a lot of times I try to think back, like, oh, what did I do? And it's like, it's hard to come to me, but then when I'm talking to friends and stuff, and it's like, you know, something reminds you of this, and then it's just like, oh, man, dude, I forgot about that. One day I was at the courthouse, right, and I asked some kid for a lighter. And he's like, he gives me the lighter, and he's like, he's talking to me for a second. He's like, yo, you don't remember me? I go, nah. I go, I'm gonna be honest, man, I don't even remember you at all. He's like, you don't remember me. And when somebody starts saying something like that, I get kind of edgy, because it's like, you know, you don't know, I don't know what I did. And dude, I've taken so many people, bro, that it's like, I don't even know, like, I don't even remember, like, some of these stories I tell, dude, or I can remember, dude, you show me you put the person right in front of me, I ain't even gonna remember them. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people would call me up, you know, and I would tell people, like, oh, you got somebody, man. What's up, bro? You know what I mean? I'll get them. I'll hit you off. You know what I mean? You give me the person or whatever, dude, and I'll go through and I'll do it, man. And it's like, you know, I never got nobody, like, you know, I don't know, man. It's just it's crazy, because it's like you get a lot of excitement. You know what I mean? Like when I was younger, man, I used to get picked on and shit. And like real young, you know, 'cause I told you I had those big glasses, man. And first time, like, I stood up to fight, like I called a kid out and told him, yo, what's up, bro? And the kid wouldn't even come out. Wouldn't come out to fight me. Like, in the hall, he wouldn't come out of the gym room to fight me. And it's like right there, like, boom, I started to feel like, I don't know, like a power. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird, man. You feel like an energy. You feel like you took it over. And then, like, you know, next thing you know, like, you know, all my friends are fighting all the time. Next thing you know, I'm fighting people. And you just get, you know, and then when you start, you know, taking people, you know, I had a drug addiction. You know, I was drinking. And we'd be doing coke. The coke would run out. The beers, we still have beers or whatever we were drinking. And you start getting that, like, the alcohol balls, you know, or whatever you want to call it, beer balls. And you're like, yo, like, because at the beginning, you'd be like, oh, dude, imagine if we took this, dude. By the end of the night, bro, that shit wasn't a joke no more. You know what I mean? And, you know, like, I don't know, dude. I was just somebody, like, you know, I'm not that person anymore. A lot of times, like, and sometimes, like, if I was gonna do something, like, especially like when I first started getting into it, like, I like had to drink and shit to get me, you know, through. You know what I mean? To know what I was gonna do. You know what I mean? Because it took my fear away. You know what I mean? You don't want to be too, like, if somebody, like, you know, people will be like, you know, I'm sure you've heard if you listen to anything out there really about people, but it's like, if you're going to get somebody and they got like a weapon or a gun, you're like, oh yeah, they're a bitch. Somebody that's a bitch, like if they're a real bitch and they're real scared, there might be somebody that would shoot you quicker because they're afraid for their life and they're panicking, you know, and they do one wrong move and they shoot somebody, boom, lights out, man. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why, like, a lot of times, like, I didn't want anybody else to have anything, like, that was with me, because it's like, you don't know how somebody is, you know what I mean, how they act under pressure, and especially, like, if they, you know, because people lie, man, you know what I mean, like, people will say, oh, yeah, I've robbed this many people, and it's like, I don't know if you really did, man, because some of the stuff, you know, when you get into stuff, and the more you do it, you just realize things, you know what I mean, you think of things more, you know. You know, you don't want to keep your... It's... I'm not going to go into, like, everything, but it's like, you know, I don't know, it's just me thinking some of the stuff out, you know? You know, like, I don't know, sometimes I'm funny. I know tonight ain't that funny. I'm just talking, you know what I mean? I'm on a nice, relaxing walk, I figure, whatever, man, I'll do a video. I'll probably just throw this one up on, YouTube. I won't even really put this on Facebook. But, you know what I mean? Get some of these things going, you know? And, you know, I don't know, even if it's just like something I do once a week or something, you know what I mean? And as time goes on, you know what I mean? I still don't have nothing set up for no friggin' interviews or nothing. Because that's the main thing, I'd like to do, interviews. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do no famous people. I can get normal people and people, you know what I mean? Like, especially my friends, man. My friends come on here with me, you know what I mean? We laugh and we joke. It's just some people, you know, you don't know how people are going to act in front of a camera. People get, I don't know, people get camera shy. It's weird. You know? It's weird, like, you know what I mean? Like, you could, like, it's like this, man. You could, well, like, not so now because I don't want to do it anymore. You know what I mean? But, it, like, back in the day, like, I could be like sticking up people, have me and or me by myself, or it's like 2 or 3 people, and I would feel less scared than just going on a plane. And obviously there's way more risk in what I was doing, but it's like the heights, especially when I'm not in control. When I'm not in control, and I'm in a height thing. I was watching somebody yesterday, man, my old buddy, on some ride, man. It's like, dude, no way in hell I would go on that ride. No way. You know? Thank God, man. Thank God. And everybody out there, they say, like, oh, you know, like, you tell the people you care about you love them, because you don't know when it's going to be that person's last day. And especially if it's anybody in my age range, man. I lost so many people. I feel like I lost more people than I have left. You know, like, it's just sad, man. There's not many of, like, my friends left anymore, you know? And it sucks because it's probably gonna get worse. But, I don't know, man. You guys listen to this, man, hit like, subscribe. Want to support your brother, man. You know what I mean? Come on, people. Give me a thumbs up, brother. Have a good night, you guys, man. God bless you all.